Hey, what's up, guys? My name is ProdigyNelson. Actually, that's my normal intro. Say, hey, what's up, guys? ProdigyNelson here, because I want to let you guys know who it is. So, my name is ProdigyNelson, and if you are watching this, thank you, Lord. He's been a pretty good friend of mine for a while now. One of the first few bigger YouTubers to notice me. Played with him a bunch of times. We talk on Twitter. He's a chill guy. So, thank you. This is going to be on Sub Sunday, and this won't be uploaded to my channel because I've already used this gameplay. I ended up finishing it 103, and what I think is most impressive about this gameplay is it's limited to 10 minutes. It's not like Headquarters or anything, or like Demolition, which would be much easier, and it's with the swarm and the dogs, so I'm running around murdering the entire time, and I do get my nuclear. I do get a lot more than that, and I do pick all my gunfights, which is all the more impressive. So, I'm just going to take this time to talk a little bit about myself, talk a little bit about my channel, and why you should come subscribe. So, hopefully he'll put it down in the description. And basically what I plan to do with my channel as soon as I can't talk, as soon as I grow to more subscribers, is I want to help you guys out. And I want to help you guys out by you sending me messages. Kind of like something Woody's Gamertag would do with his Mail Monday. You guys could send me messages asking for help with things, and I would be more than glad to help you guys out, because that would be, something I want to do. I want to help you guys, even though you're not my subscribers yet. That's something I would look forward to. I like helping people. Another thing I do with my channel is I dissect gameplays. Clearly, as demonstrated by this game, I have quite the skill set for Call of Duty, and my average game, when I have Scavenger and Ghost and I'm trying, I'm not just hanging out with friends, relaxing and not putting all my concentration into playing. If I'm going try hard, most likely I will have more than 50 kills and under 10 deaths. And that's basically how my games roll. If I'm trying, I get a swarm probably almost every game, and if I'm seriously trying, I will get my 100 pluses. And I looked at this lobby, I was like, there's no way I'm not going to completely ace everybody. And that's exactly what happened. I completely aced everybody. So that's what happened in the gameplay. But I'm not really here to talk about the gameplay. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. In the dissection videos, I say what goes right, what goes wrong, certain decisions I made, why I planned gunfights, what head glitches to use, what routes to use. Look at that, pre-firing around the corner. That's something I'd mention. I'd say pre-fire around corners, have your sights up around corners. Even if you have your orbital VSAT up, dolphin dive for random spawns so they don't shoot you. That's another good tip, especially when you see an enemy. Try not to confront them directly, because you're not. Think about this analogy. Woody's Gamertag. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Woody's Gamertag. How many coin flips would you normally win out of 10? Well, not the odds, but not laws of physics. I don't know what it is, but logic says you'd win 5 because there's a 50-50 chance. Now, you different flips every time, so you're not going to win 5 out of 10. But there's very little chance you're going to get heads 10 out of 10 times. So you're not going to win 10 out of 10 gunfights. Now, granted, you can probably be strafing, you can probably be drop-shotting, and that'll definitely assist you. There's certain things you can do to help your one-on-one gunfights, but it's Call of Duty. You're not going to win. You're not going to avoid every death. So I, try to help you set up more one-on-one gunfights so they're in your favor. I can't talk. I apologize. Can't talk straight. Cannot speak straight. I'm very grammatically articulate. Just thought I'd put that in there. So I will help you set up I will give you tips to set up your gunfights in such a way that you will win every single one of them. Help you become more of a professional player. I'm not saying you're gonna join Optic. I'm just trying to assist the average gamer that is not as good as me. Now, I started playing like Black Ops. I had Black Ops. That was my first game. So I went Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and between the three, I probably have 50. No, not 50 yet. I'm probably gonna end up with 50. Right now, I probably have 33 days played total. I have like 14 on Black Ops 1, and I like to say 15 on Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2. I'm pretty confident I have around 1 day and 1 hour. 1 day and a half, because I got reset. I had my diamond camos. I had a lot of stuff, and I got reset because my friend hacked for me. That's a different story entirely. But I had all my fancy camos, but then I got reset. So they added, I have like 4 days played, and well, they added about, I don't know. Anyway, not really what the gameplay is about. The commentary. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. One thing I might add in, I have ADD, so I have not problems, but it's really hard for me to focus on one topic at a time, so hopefully I'm doing good so far. On to the gameplay. I don't know what I am right now, but I end up getting killed relatively soon. Yeah. So, you know what, might as well tell you a little bit about myself, my playing style. First my playing style, then about, you know, my personal life to a degree. I'm a very aggressive player. I think that ties in with my personality. I think everybody's playing style ties in with their personality. If you're a very, what's the word I want to use? If you're a very quiet, shy person, I think you would be a more defensive player, because it's not wired in your head to, like, you know, be aggressive and push. But I'm very aggressive. I'm very fast, like ADD. I constantly rush around the map. It doesn't always work for me, because I rush into the middle of the map, get shot at from like 4 different people, and those gunfights don't work out for me. Of course they're not. You can't kill even like people in, I don't know, optic professional players in professional teams. They're not going to win gunfights against 4 people. It's simply not possible. So, you know, I try to assist people the best I can. Oh, I forgot what my thought process is on this one. I get flashed here. I got knifed in the back. Rough life. So, aggressive playing styles. So, my playing style is very aggressive. I rush constantly. I rarely camp, and my definition of camping is controlling one area of the map, which means like patrolling back and forth, or controlling the spawn. Really, I don't really like to say camp. I like to say control, because I control where they're going to be, and even though they have the controller, I control what goes on with them. You know, I'm the one who sets up the gunfights for pro me, so that'll assist you in, and that's my playing style, which ties into my personality directly. I'm a very aggressive person. I don't really take like crud from people, and so I'm very aggressive. About me, I'm 15. Seriously good at Call of Duty. I'm pretty smart. Like, I'm pretty tactically inclined. Such an example I'd like to bring out with my friends is why I'm like smarter than the average Call of Duty player, is because my friends would have waited for that person to come around the corner and shot them. Instead, I threw a C4, and that C4 hit him. He wouldn't have expected a C4. He probably would have expected me to rush around and, you know, have my gun up too, instead of, even if he might have waited, or he might have expected me to wait for him to rush around, I C4'd him because I didn't want him to snipe me. I'm very tactically inclined. I'm not a super genius, but I'm smarter. Like, I'm very smart. I just don't apply myself in school, so that's a completely different topic. But I'm very smart. I think about the other person. Like, what would you do? And then I take what the other person would be thinking and apply it to my playing style. So let's say I think that you will be, like, I put myself in the enemy's shoes. So what I do, I counteract. So let's say in the beginning, my rush route involves, I don't know, running into the middle and throwing a C4. I'm expecting that C4 on the other team. So I will go around that route just in case somebody will throw a C4, and that might happen. So you got to anticipate that. So that's how I apply myself. I apply like my, I don't want to say genius, but my intellectuality in Call of Duty. One of the prime examples I like to tell my friends is in Fun Run. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, a popular iPod game, iOS game. I put like bear traps in the boxes that send you back in places that you would land. Like, if you have to jump over an obstacle, I put it right next to the place that you would have to land, and like people would just get it, like get the bear trap, get the box, get the saw, and just drop it immediately because they want to be open for another random box or mystery box, whatever they are. But I almost got the swarm here, but I didn't. So I would apply like what I would least expect, or something you can't avoid. So that's how I apply intellectuality into playing Call of Duty. I put, you know, I would go in the places that somebody would least expect, like straight out of the spawn. Who would expect that? I mean, obviously you come to realize that you're gonna spawn and you're gonna have to watch out eventually. But I could get my first couple kills and they won't even notice. Well, of course they're gonna notice because they've been shot, but they won't notice that I'm gonna be ready for them each and every time. So that was my commentary. Hopefully you enjoyed. My name is ProdigyNelson. For more powerful commentaries and intellectual playing, you can come to me and subscribe, and hopefully you enjoyed this. I do try a lot in my commentaries, and I do try for dissection videos, which actually take a lot of effort. So thank you, Lord. Appreciate this. 103. Look at that.